Say, man. You know exactly what time it is, man. It's starting to get cold outside, and honestly, I prefer this weather, dude. I'm a very cold weather type of individual. Growing up in Washington as a youngin', man, you get really accustomed to that weather. So, like, everywhere else, yeah, the sun is cool, and you can have a lot of fun in the sun, dude, but I desire the colder weather. But nah, man, you know exactly what time it is, man. We finna get to this game, homie. We finna talk about preparation. A lot of people, their conversations do not consist of anything that's productive and, comes in the form of preparing for certain situations. All they do is sit around and talk about entertainment. All they do is sit around and talk about the wrong things, homie. They don't sit around and talk about the right things, homie. That's why whenever situations present themselves, they're not actually ready. And shout out to the Keishas that are joining the live, you know what I'm saying? The ones that leave comment after comment, thinking that they get seen. But what you fail to realize is the comments, unless they get accepted, they're not seen. So you can keep typing to me. You can keep trying to speak to me, but I won't be speaking to you. You see, I have a message to give. I'm not here to sit around and, go back and forth with the Keishas and talk about this and talk about that. Homie, I'm here to talk about productive things. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing awesome, Kendra. Thank you for asking. But nah, man, you know exactly what time it is, man. It's time to get to this show, homie. A lot of people, when they sit down with their homies, they don't have conversations about, hey, man, what if this happens? What if that happens? What will we do? You see, they don't talk about the hypotheticals, and that's why whenever stuff hits the fan, they're not actually prepared, homie. Nah, look at it. We already got some Keishas trying to type comments. They try to get them through, but it didn't even make it through the process, man. So keep sitting back, revise your comments, and maybe if you implement your Keisha abilities at a specific rate, you'll be able to get your comment through. But even after it gets through, the moderators will quickly get it up out of here, man. A lot of y'all want to be entertained. A lot of you want to be acknowledged. A lot of you are too caught up in your feelings. And that's the reason why you're not able to, be a part of this game, homie. Knowledge is power. Exactly, homie. But application of the knowledge is even more powerful. You see, it's cool to know something, but when you don't do anything, what's the point of actually knowing if you're not going to act upon it? And get that person up out of here, you know what I'm saying? Don't be asking questions about the things that don't have anything to do with what we speaking about, homie. No, don't ask questions about anything that don't have to do with what we speaking about. So continue to get these Keishas up out of here, man. I would love to see the view count go down. And with that being said, make sure you all double tap the screen and let's get those likes up, homie. Show your appreciation for the game. And shout out to my moderators for getting Keishas out of here, for trying to repeat what I say and, do ad libs. I'm not even doing a song. That's not even where they belong right now. But yeah, man, these guys get together with their homies and they gossip about other guys. He said this, she said that. They don't talk about, the current events that's going on in the world and how they could prepare for these situations and what they would do for their families, right? So, if you're not planning, if you're not preparing to plan, then you're preparing to fail. And it's like, a lot of these guys want to be leaders of the household, but they don't even know what they would do in hypothetical situations. So whenever certain things take place, they wouldn't even be able to take care of their families. Their wives, their kids would be looking at them like, what are we going to do? And they don't even know what they're going to do. And now they have to come up with a very cram type plan because they didn't prepare, homie. Nah, man, a lot of people don't prepare. They sit around and they caught up by the way of repeated processes of distraction and entertainment. Instead of looking at themselves and correcting the things that they don't like, that way they can be having a more clear mind and a clear conscience, which results to them being able to find out things. All they want to do is pay attention to other people. You know what I'm saying? Nah, homie, you don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know what to tell me about it. You got a situation going on right now, homie. Your profile picture is a letter. You don't even know who you is, and you trying to tell everybody else about themselves. How you don't even know who you is, and you trying to tell everybody about themselves? You see, a lot of you have accounts on here, and you don't post anything. What's the point of having an account? You might as well just use the app from the desktop. You don't even have anything on your profile, and you think that you can give people advice, homie. You see, this is my problem. You have people that don't realize that they're students, so they try to teach the teacher, and it's like, buddy, go sit down. If you were the teacher, you would be in front of the classroom giving the lecture. But no, you're a student. You're a part of the classroom. So I appreciate you being a part of the roster, but calm down, little buddy. You typing too loud. You know what I'm saying? Go back to leaving multiple comments and complaining about how much you don't like my show, even though you continue to watch it. Yeah. Go complain about how much you don't like my show, even though you continue to watch it, homie. You know what I'm saying? And get that person up out of here too. I don't know what they're talking about, but we're not having no discussions. Y'all need to focus on the lesson I'm giving. We're not talking to one another and sitting around and doing that. Pay attention to the show. Otherwise, I will show you the way out. No. Pay attention to the show. Otherwise, I will show you your way out. Yeah, and I specialize at it, man. So y'all can keep coming back on multiple accounts. And letting out that Keisha, and we'll just get it going. And that reminds me, make sure each and every single one of you send me a message right now on TikTok, because after this episode ends in a few minutes, I will be sending everybody my Snapchat. It is the best way to talk to me and to stay up to date with the content. Now, I will tell you, I have interactive stories where, I ask for suggestions and stuff like that. And if you view my story and don't respond, you will be removed. So yes, you can be added, but you can also be subtracted if you ain't consistent, homie. Yeah, you got to get nosy people up out of your circle. They always want to be in your business, like Planet Fitness. Yeah, they want to watch what you do. Oh, don't do this, don't do that. They want to tell you what you can and can't do, man. What's good, Christasia? Yeah, shout out to all my ladies, man. It's usually these boys, these grown men that come in here, boys to men, and they want to run up in this comment section. Oh, you're not this. Oh, man, you're not that. You see, they don't even know what's going on in the Middle East right now, but they know that, man, Jaylen Brown had his basketball shorts on backwards today. They know about other guys who run up and down basketball courts and dribble balls, but they don't even know the conflicts that are going on the outside. You see, no one actually wants to acknowledge that there's a problem going on until it's knocking at their front door or at their backyard. Or then all of a sudden they're alert to it. But it's like, homie, you got to pay attention, because you got to say to yourself, when things like this are happening, regardless of whatever side you decide to align with, there are kids that are becoming casualties to this, homie. So you got to say to yourself, how can I help these kids, man? Yeah. No, that's what you got to sit back and say. But a lot of people, they too caught up by the way of a narrative. They too caught up by the way of the internet, homie. A lot of these people, they get on here and they literally type sad edits with people with no motivation. They want to see what they are, because, homie, it makes them feel like they're not alone. Yeah, man, I can keep complaining and every day just being arrogant, and that's what they want to do, homie. They don't want anything that's going to encourage them to do better, even if it comes out like in a sense of a rebuke. They want things that make them feel good. I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. So good. Da-na-na. So good. Da-na-na. And get that person up out of here. We're not talking about those candidates, buddy. You've tried like 7 days in a row. I should give you a blue ribbon for your efforts, buddy. I appreciate the participation, but I don't give out participation trophies, Keisha. You're gonna have to actually contribute to the conversations that we're having amidst a group, and then maybe you will get a response. But until then, no. And to the Keisha that apologized, I appreciate your humility, buddy. But yeah, man, don't be a Keisha, buddy. Yeah, you ain't got to say sorry, because that's what you wanted to do. It's just that you thought by doing that, by doing a certain thing, you thought it would get you a desired outcome, and it didn't get it, homie. Because I'm just different, man. Yeah, I don't pay attention to Keishas. I come in here and I give a message. There's people that are front row, and there's individuals that are in the nosebleeds. You're all supporters, because you wouldn't be in the arena if you didn't like that show. So get your snacks, get your popcorn, and sit back and relax and listen to everything that I say, homie. You know what I'm saying? And get the people up out of here saying titles of video games. We're talking about real life. We're having a real intellectual conversation. I don't want to see anybody talking about video games. I know these people don't have, they have very, very short attention spans. Their attention spans couldn't even get on the most roller coasters at the state fair because of the height requirements is very short. You know what I'm saying? All they want to do is worry about this rapper, that rapper, what's going on with sports. All they want to do is worry about things that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And you could just look at the recent emojis that they use, and you can tell what they like doing. Yeah, you could tell what they like eating, what they like putting in their mouth, what they like putting in their... Yeah, nah, man. So I don't blame them. That's that inner Keisha within them. And when you being real, they don't like it, homie, because they actually have to focus. And that in itself is an exercise. Forget going to the gym. Them having to exercise their mind is too much. Don't think about it too much. Yeah. Nah, man. So with that being said, we're getting ready to conclude this episode. Make sure each and every single one of you send me a message right now so I can get you that Snapchat, man. Best way to talk to me and to stay up to date with the content. So with that being said, man, until I get back, when I get back, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, hey, man, I'll see y'all soon. And to y'all Keishas, keep watching me, keep viewing me, keep trying to talk to me. But I don't got to talk to you, okay? You keep watching. Let me live rent-free in your head. I might start charging for utilities very soon. But until then, when I get back, Keishas, go find something to do. But until then, peace.